Instagram, but I was screaming.
Yeah.
And I sent the video to Lionel Hollins.
Wait, I'm gonna send this to you guys. Hold on.
Because he's not there celebrating. Okay. All right, we're there. We're on.
Oh, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, let me give you guys the link so
yeah.
You can use it. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Dylan.
Awesome. We are live here from Los Angeles in the front row YouTube. We are super excited. Shereen, Fredo, and Paul are with me currently. And guys, feel free to join our YouTube. Just go ahead and DM us and we will have you join for this celebration of the Los Angeles Lakers winning the 2020 NBA Finals, the NBA champions for a 17th time. It is LeBron James' fourth championship and fourth Finals MVP. Guys, he is the first player in NBA history to win 3 Finals MVPs with 3 separate teams. Well, he's a total of 4, but for 3 different teams. Guys, I want to pass the floor to you, especially our Los Angeles natives here, because I know you guys are super excited about the Lakers knocking out the Heat in 6 games. Fredo, Shereen, the floor is yours.
We won! We won! We're champions again! Woo, woo, woo! Welcome to LA. We won! So everything I said, if AD's on, they play defense, AC gets in there, and LeBron makes his shots, we're going to win. And we won decisively. Now, I didn't call the big point spread. I'll leave that excitement to my co-host. But I, for one, am a very proud person right now, born and raised in the city of LA. I've been a Laker fan since I was born. I'm not going to tell you how many years that is. But right now, there's fireworks going off all over LA. I hear everybody's downtown, and J.R. Smith took his shirt off before the buzzer rang. So I'm excited. I'll let somebody else go.
J.R. Smith is currently on live inside the locker room at the Bubble. So that's pretty interesting if you want to check that out after you watch us. Fredo, welcome to you. I see you have a beer in hand already. You are celebrating.
I'm ready to go with my Mamba mug. I'm just excited, man. This has been, like Shereen said, it's been 10 long years, and going through the ups and downs, man. There were a lot of draft years where we were just looking forward for our draft pick. Where are we going to land in the lottery? And it was like that for like 4 or 5 years consecutive. And it finally became a reality that we actually had a chance to get back to the top in 2018 when we signed LeBron James in the offseason. And after that year, I mean, just a criticism that guy received saying that he's only coming to LA to go make some movies, do Space Jam 2 and whatnot, but everyone did not believe that he was actually going to focus and win another championship. And he proved everybody wrong this year. Every single person that counted the Lakers, LeBron, Frank Vogel, Jeannie Buss, sell the goddamn franchise. Now who looks stupid saying to sell the goddamn franchise? They will never get rid of that franchise, which, you know, the Los Angeles Lakers franchise will always be a buzz franchise forever, as long as, you know, they keep it. But I'm just excited, man, watching in front of the screen right now, watching them celebrate, throwing some champagne to Dwight Howard. Wow, Shereen, ooh, this is amazing.
For Kobe, for Gianna.
I'm just saying, this is gonna be a long night, but I'm gonna celebrate as much as they are. And I know they're gonna be arriving in LA tomorrow. Well,
oh no,
whatnot. So
are we going to the airport?
Yeah, LAX is gonna be crowded. I mean, I wonder how the streets are happening right now, because
it's already crowded downtown. Already crowded. Hopefully there's no riots. God,
hopefully,
no riots.
Hopefully.
Paul?
You know what? I'm a LA fan. I told you I'm a LA fan since '79 when Magic got there. I'm happy for, you know, the Lakers. I think it was a great win. I was hoping that it went 7 and let them win in the 7th, so we can still have basketball.
That would have been tough.
You know?
That would have been tough.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's you know, for a basketball fan and basketball player or a sports player like this, and you know, it was a great series. I mean, you know, it's usually like that when you see a team that got hurt and how they had to come back and play like that. You know, it knew it wasn't going to be long. And Butler couldn't play like that for. It just couldn't happen. Nobody played on that steady level and to help him out. But, you know, Miami played well. again, just personally, I wish it would have went 7 so I could just see some more basketball. But you know, LA, they were stacked, they were ready, and they didn't. The move that Coach made tonight, Coach Frank made tonight, and putting AD as the center, and that really changed the game for them. Because now you had to play defense. They would spread it out, and you get everybody going downhill. I mean, they had 36, 38 points on inside the paint the first half. So you playing like that, I mean, you can't stop it. And they played well. I really thought AD was the MVP of the whole bubble, actually.
Right.
When he plays the way he played, you know, they're a whole different team. It opens everybody else up. But you know, LeBron is LeBron, and he's playing. You know,
he have 11. How many triple doubles did he have? Like 11?
I don't know. He had a lot.
He had a lot, and he had another triple double tonight.
Yeah, but if you have players like that on your team,
better win.
Not only win, but you can get some triple doubles because they can score. Just pass the ball, let them shoot. They can score. You throw the AD 13 times, you don't get 10 assists. So you can't.
Right.
You can't not demeaning the accomplishment of LeBron. Not trying to put any shade on that, but you know the team that you got in the LA right now, man. He definitely got 3 to 5 more years easy. Playing with a team of that caliber.
Yeah, and he made it through without injuries.
Yeah.
And how much, Paul? How much do you think the Jason Kidd, Lionel Hollins? I mean, they had 3 head coaches on that team. We give a lot to Vogel, but don't you think those other coaches had something to do with it?
Oh, for sure. You know, all that talent on there that they have. And then you have really 2 main coaches on the floor. You got LeBron, and you got that boy from Kentucky.
Yeah.
You know, you got that boy from Kentucky.
That's
you know,
right.
so you got about 5, 6 coaches that are on there, and
well, you have Miles Simon too.
Yeah.
People forget about Miles Simon.
I mean, he was another Wildcat.
Yeah, another Wildcat. Championship. He's won a championship though.
Hey, and when he won that championship, he was playing. So I really think that LA is poised. They got the foundation with you know AD and LeBron, and if they fill in everybody else with that, I don't see them not going back next year. You know, they can say what they want to say about the Clippers until they get their mind fixed and really getting out of their bubble. They're in a whole separate bubble. Everybody got individual bubbles around LA and with the Clippers. Until they get into one bubble, you know, there's no other team than the Lakers coming out of that way. You know, you might have some noise from Golden State next year. Everybody come back healthy, ready to play. And it's just really who coaches Houston too. Who's the coach for Houston?
Yeah.
You know, because really, you know, they play small ball and it was good. But when you got 7-footers like LA that play like they small ball, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Good series though. Great series. Yeah. Great. This is great entertainment. Great. I just wish this game was. I really wish it was closer. If they would have given it to me closer, I probably would have. You know, I'd a little bit more happier. But
I didn't think it was that easy a win though. I mean, they had to go through a lot. It wasn't. It was a good win, and it could have been harder. But I really think that I wouldn't say this was an easy win. I mean, Portland took it to them, even though they went 4-1 for the first 2 series. I still think they had competition. I don't think it was a walk in the park by any means.
No, I don't think it's. I think they had to play, and they had a couple of scares. But you know, but when it's your turn, it's just your turn. Everything happens for you, not against you. You know, you play Portland. What's his name? Got hurt.
Dame Lillard.
Yeah, they got hurt. They got hurt on that series. So not saying that they wouldn't have beat them, but it helped. And then you come to the next series. You know, you go to with Houston. I think it was Houston next, right?
With Houston.
You go to Houston. They get in that little trouble, you know, with Why is everybody going blank on me right now?
Russell Westbrook and James Harden.
And
Hey,
that's,
we just
you know,
won the
you got
championship. That's why.
huh? Yeah,
We just won the championship. That's why.
that
So
must
many
be
things
it.
running through your mind.
But each series they had, it was something for the other team that happened to them, and it's good. I mean, and there's nothing taking away from the Lakers' talent, but when it's your turn, it's just your turn. It's just your turn. It was just their year, and you know, the Clippers shot an egg, and you know they came up with Denver, then they got hurt. I mean, you just got to think about, you know, all the things, and then that kind of talent on you every game. You can't. That's every game. You got Hall of Famers.
Look how many. You look at how many champions you have. Rondo, I guess he was the first person to win as a Laker and a Celtic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rondo. You've got J.R.
That
Smith
Kentucky boy.
has another championship. You have Danny Green. It's another championship for Danny Green.
Yep.
Yeah, LeBron has championship.
Yep.
I mean, Kuzma's sitting there. He was as much a part of it as anybody.
Right.
Even though people were saying he doesn't deserve a ring. I'm like, what are you talking
Who's that?
about?
Who they said that
On
was?
Twitter, some fools. First fools were saying that because Danny Green missed the shot, that he was getting death threats. Like Laker fans. Those are LeBron fans. Those aren't Laker fans. Those are fans who are like, oh, you took the
No,
trophy
those are
away
not.
from
No,
LeBron.
hey, let's not throw it towards LeBron fans either, because those can be anybody. They can be anyone, someone in Wyoming.
Right.
Wyoming. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I mean, it might be just somebody out there in the middle of nowhere, and it might not even be Laker fans. But of course, you're going to blame Laker fans for saying stuff like that. But I mean, right now it's just it's crazy, Shereen, and
Crazy.
it's crazy, man. Like we finally did it. They're throwing champagne. Wow.
Who looks?
I feel like just
who looks like Jeannie Buss? Everybody was saying she did. You know, she had Joey there with her, and Joey.
yeah, right. That was
Joey's
good.
the president of the G League, and he does a great job. So she was celebrating with family. She was so nervous.
Let me tell you something. Jenny Buss looked good. I got to tell you. I was like, my goodness, Jenny Buss. What program you on? Because you look good.
That woman has money. Don't think that she doesn't have money.
Because how old is she now? She's somewhere in her getting 50, 60, right?
I think she's about my age. Yeah, in her late.
She's over. She's
worth $500,000.
She's a little older than me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she looks
She's
good.
been
She
there
looks
since
good,
her
though. I
dad
can give it
bought
to
the
her.
Lakers and stuff. So she's been there throughout this whole years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she looks brilliant. Rob Pelinka would look like he was already drunk.
And you know what? Right now that you brought up Rob Pelinka's name, man, you got to give that man credit for everything. And for being ranked 7 in that executive of the year, 7. You got to be
ridiculous. They're just jealous. They were just jealous.
Yeah, sometimes when you had that kind of
regular season award, correct?
And Magic,
Right, yes.
Magic Johnson broke rules, and it worked out in our favor.
Hey, watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth. Talking about
Magic.
He got fine. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
He's much better on the outside than the inside. He can't be himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he found out he can be himself, you know, when he's on the outside, which is
but he still get a ring for this one.
That's right.
He get a ring for this one. And how the Dodgers playing, he may have another one.
Don't even bring up the Dodgers right now, please. Let's enjoy this
one. Year, Fredo.
No. And I know this is not a Dodger post game or pre game, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm scared, and I'm not on the side that the Dodgers will win it this year, even though on paper it looks like it's gonna be a walk in the park, especially with the Yankees now out of the East out there.
Oh, that hurt me deep right there.
That
hurt me.
No, hold on.
That just hurt me deep.
If we're talking about baseball, I was not hurt by the Yankees, being an Orioles fan. But don't count out the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays pitching is what wins championships.
Yeah, they look good.
What wins World Series, I should say.
The Astros don't steal their.
But good point there, Shereen. Because you never know what the Astros are gonna do. But I mean, if we get a rematch, Astros Dodgers,
I will watch every effing pitch of that game.
But just think about it. But think about the Astros though. They have been back and back, cheating or non-cheating. I mean, they've been steady. They've been real steady.
Yeah,
They're steady
they
this
have
year. They're
been.
there again. I mean, they're a real good team. Yes, did they have some flaws? But their team, I don't care. You can steal a pitch, but if you couldn't hit that pitch, it's a different story. So you can say what you want. Yeah, they stole some signals. They did some things. Might have been, but if you didn't have the players or the people around you to hit it, to know what to do with that, it wouldn't have mattered. But these guys are still there. But I'm a Dodger fan. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Dodger fan. I'm a New York Yankees fan.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I like the Yankees.
Combo there, Paul.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, but I love it. And I'm a diehard Kentucky fan.
The Astros are
For
turning
sure. That's for sure.
the Astros are turning it up at the right time. I remember watching, I believe, a really famous baseball player, I can't remember the name, is escaping me right now, said sometimes it takes 60 games to figure out your swing. And you got to realize the MLB season was shortened this year due to COVID-19. It was only a 60-game regular season. It was a 60-game sprint. The Astros, I think, are starting to finally figure out the offense. Carlos Correa is going off in the postseason. But guys, this is celebrating the Lakers. We will definitely talk about.
Show, baby.
Baseball going forward. Yep.
So Antetokounmpo has a ring.
Hey, now he got to get his brother over here. But
Now
I mean,
his brother needs
I don't know
one.
if I want him out here.
he's not coming here.
Wait, let me ask you guys right now. Would you guys want Giannis to
That's
possibly?
too much. Who's gonna
He's
have
like, let me celebrate.
I know, but I'm saying because Giannis has got one more year and he might walk away. Who knows?
Wait, you think go to the Lakers?
No, I'm saying. I mean, his brother's already there. I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want it to because he's not the type of player that can be it. But of course, they're always going to attach every grade to the Lakers at any given time.
No, I don't think he fits their system. I mean, AD does so much more, and LeBron. When LeBron leaves, they have another player that will come in and assist AD if he's still there.
Yeah, and AD and Alex Caruso are staying, right?
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
tell me he's not going anywhere. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I mean, can we now at least know that LeBron is the greatest of all time? Can we just all say like?
Oh no! Hold on.
I don't know.
Hey! Put that beer down. Put it down.
No. I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that he's surpassed Michael Jordan already.
Okay, if next season he hits most of his free throws, maybe.
Okay, here's what you have to think. I think this generation, I was telling you this a few days ago, I believe. This generation is heavily influenced on LeBron James. A lot of us, especially me, only being 24 years old, grew up on LeBron James, grew up watching LeBron James, not watching Michael Jordan. I think this generation heavily influenced by the presence of LeBron James. That's why he translates to a lot of people being the greatest of all time. You got to think Michael Jordan, LeBron's had a longer career of 17 years. Michael Jordan had a short prime, but it was magnificent. And he was so far above everyone else in the league during his 10-year career. I'm sure, I mean, I didn't get to watch it. I'm too young, but I'm sure watching that was incredible for those 10 seasons.
I mean, even the great Isaiah Thomas, he says it all the time. He knows the truth. I mean, he was a great player. He's done it all the time. And yeah, Paul, you might be leaning back because that might be LeBron right there pushing you, Paul. You better get a hold of it, Paul, if you want me to go ahead and fix that chair back there.
I like LeBron. I do like LeBron. I like his game. But we comparing, and you know what? Let's go. Don't even look at the numbers. Who would be the quickest person to adjust in every era of basketball between Michael and LeBron?
Who was what again? Say that again.
Who would be able to adjust in every era? That's how you can figure out the GOAT. Don't look at his six championships. Don't look at the most dominant player in the league. Just who would adjust the best in each era, the quickest.
I mean, LeBron clearly because he can play both sides.
Oh, wait.
Did we forget that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has 6 rings?
Yeah, I mean, of course he's just on top.
Okay, but look, see, even Kareem couldn't adjust to this era right here.
You don't think so?
No. Not how they spread the floor. That now he can still do his thing. Now Kareem can do his thing. Now don't get me wrong on the offensive end, but to guard these fives like Anthony Davis, he's not going to be able to come outside and guard Anthony Davis at 3. We're talking about Kareem. We're talking about Kareem in his era.
Right.
But now, if you take LeBron and Michael, all defense, and how he scores can go into any era. It would take LeBron a lot different because they won't just let you come through the lane and bowl people and get through the lane like he does right now. It's not a offensive minded time. Now, will he adjust? Yeah, he would, because he's a great player. But he's not. What I'm saying is, for the GOAT, someone that can adjust in every era. You could take Michael Jordan and put him way back in the 50s, he would adjust and be the quickest one all the way to now. If he was in this era right now, oh my God, he would average 50.
Take off. Yeah.
Of course, he was just a copy of, not a copy of Kobe, but Kobe was a copy of him, and Kobe played in this era, and look at what Kobe did, of course. But
no, Kobe wasn't in this era. Kobe wasn't in this don't touch me era.
Oh, he was in both, a little bit of both.
At the beginning, he was never in this.
Like
if Kobe was in this era,
it seemed like it got a little softer in 04, 05. Sometime after those years, it got a little softer. But
if Kobe was right now, they could not stop Kobe.
Oh, of course, no.
You can't touch me. If you could, this era, like, if you just touch him, it's a foul. He would eat them up. And he came in at the end of it when he was at the Achilles and all of that. He's still getting 63. He's still getting that. So those two right there in this era with the no touch me defense they have now, it would be dangerous. That's why I'm saying you could argue the numbers, and he's 10-year, he's been there since 18. You're right. He's been there the whole time. He's been to 10 championships. He won 4. He's probably going to be closer to the third all-time score. For sure. No problem.
He's passing people up all the time, right?
Yeah. The first person to get 3 rings in 3 different teams. He will have those kind of stat lines. He will have that. And if you weigh that to 6 championships, 6 times going, never going to game 7, the all-time leading scorer, first team all defense. Just that dude. It's hard. It's a hard thing. I don't think
I always think you have to pick one per era. But Danny Green has 3 rings from 3 different teams.
True. But look,
Green now has 3 rings.
Let me just throw this thought out there. I see that about the comparison with Jordan and LeBron. Jordan played with the same coach, and you can't blame him for that. He played with the great Phil Jackson, which he kind of made him great once he got
it. He played with 2. He played with 3.
What was
3
that?
Coaches. He played with 3 coaches.
LeBron played. LeBron took 5 different coaches to the NBA Finals for the first time, and he won with 3 different coaches. You see that he's able to maintain and do it no matter who the coach is, no matter who his teammates are. Look at what he did in 2007. I don't think you put Jordan in that squad with Daniel Gibson, Drew Gooden, Gauskas. You put him in that squad. I don't think Jordan could take him all the way and get through the Pistons. Jordan was barely able to get through the Pistons back in the 80s, late 80s.
Oh, you know why? Because you go to that lane, you're going to catch a couple other things that you didn't want. They're going to just let you waltz through there during that time.
Right, but even when he lost in 1990, when he lost in 90 against the Pistons, he knew I got to get stronger, I got to get better. He did that exactly. Went back in 91 and took them out. He overtook them, so he knew that he had to work harder. Why didn't he do that in the first 7 years? Why didn't he start his thing a little earlier? And hey, I got to get better and bigger in 88. But people don't want to talk about his first 7 losing seasons and think about that never happened. The first round eliminations, losing against the Pistons, barely getting through the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Who did he lose in the first round? Boston?
He lost in the first round in 85 and 86. I forgot who that team was, but he lost in the first round.
Maybe the national, maybe the champions Boston Celtics with 7
maybe it was
MVP.
Celtics, but
7 Hall of Famers.
But,
And
I mean,
he getting 63, and he got 63 against them now.
I mean, you can score all the points you want, but as long as you don't get that W, it's not going to matter.
Okay, tell me this. Who did LeBron win with?
Oh, well, his first one, he won with Dwayne Wade, who, he was very well. Chris Bosh, who had no really championship experience being with the Toronto Raptors.
You got talent like that?
You got talent, but you can always have talent and not be able to win it. I mean, Karl Malone, John Stockton, those guys had talent. They didn't win.
Who they played against?
I mean, they played against Jordan towards the end, but still, I mean, it was Jordan. But I mean, there's so many talented guys out there. Charles Barkley as well. Charles kind of compared to LeBron.
Okay, who did Charles play against?
Oh, say that again.
Who did Charles play against in the championship? I don't know.
Against, only one year that he made it, but he did play against Jordan.
Oh, okay. That's what
he did.
I was
of course. Okay, so who did Michael Jordan beat in his second year? A very poor Portland Trailblazers and
they had a Hall of Famer.
One Hall of Famer, just one.
But they had they had one Hall of Famer.
He beat the Utah Jazz twice.
But they beat the West. They had to beat the West, so they couldn't be that bad.
Yeah, they had to. But I mean, at that time, who was really great around that '92 year?
Do you think that it's so that they're never going to convince each other, Dylan?
No,
I don't know why
I just don't
long.
It's just,
out here now.
Jordan was good. He was good, but he's not as great as LeBron James.
No. I'm sorry, but he wasn't good. He wasn't. He was great. He was the greatest.
6 championships in how many years?
Look,
16
Fredo,
years?
you're forgetting that he retired early. Like he retired early because of his dad was, murdered and all that. I think that if he played longer.
I mean, you can put the blame on that, but we all know that he got, taken out because of his gambling situation. You want to look into that?
Yeah.
Hey, but I can tell you this. He didn't
Magic
move.
could have played more too, but he had his situation.
Hey, he didn't have his suit. He had one suitcase. When he landed, he stayed at one place and created the biggest thing to ever go through the NBA.
All right.
He don't have different stamps.
Let's see what happens to the Bulls this year.
Oh, well, no, that's all. We don't know what the Bulls haven't done nothing since he left.
All right.
But I love LeBron. I love the Lakers. I love all of them.
Shout outs.
Can we talk about LeBron James saying, "I want my damn respect too"?
Seriously, man, that was key right there. That was key. Like he literally told the whole world, like he needs his respect. I mean, wow. I mean, I want to hear
the
from
Lakers.
you guys.
He said the Lakers, the management, blah 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 blah, and me.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask you this. And then see this. I guess I'm old school. I'm old school with this.
Talk to us.
Who doesn't get more respect than LeBron in this era? Who gets more respect than LeBron?
He's got Skip Bayless dissing him all the time.
Okay, that's one person.
No, I mean that's just not one. There's so many of them. Like he cannot get away with a 19-5-7 game because oh my God, LeBron turned over the ball, LeBron this, LeBron that. He can't get away with the little things. I mean, you look at Kawhi Leonard, those awful games he had. People were saying Kawhi's better than LeBron. Kawhi's holding the torch now. Look at those awful games he had: 11 points, 10 points, 13 points, and choking 3-1 series. I mean,
look, I'm not even discussing that part. But LeBron is that dude right now. But what I'm saying, who do they not talk about more than LeBron? Yes, if you on the top.
But is that all positive?
Okay, no. Okay,
all positive. That's the thing, though.
You're not going to get all positive.
No, because people got to make money. They got to make money.
Nowhere in life, you're going to get the number that you got drinking out that cup. He didn't get all the respect. He didn't get that.
No, he didn't.
Nobody. Magic. Nobody. If you're on the top of the hill, everybody's shooting at you.
That's right.
They're gonna shoot at you. So
even if you're, no matter where you are in a corporation or anywhere.
Skip Bayless can talk about him, but okay, you got one Skip Bayless and you got 200 other people saying LeBron is the greatest thing ever. So you can't go on one thing and say he don't get respect. He gets more respect than anything else. And that's
Stephen A. said today if he wins, it's not really a good win because it was soft teams that he went up against.
No, it's not.
People got to talk. People got to get money. Like we can talk. I can talk about,
people they do it just to make money. That's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron is the best thing out there. And yes, he got respect since he's been in high school. Everybody, he's all the things that he had accomplished, all the things that he did accomplish, has accomplished from all that pressure being in high school, coming in as the king at that moment. He has done it. And you can't take that away from him. You can't nobody say anything. Now that's when you look at his numbers. Right. You look at everything he's done.
Right.
He is that guy.
He won the MVP hands down, 11 votes to 0. And supposedly Spoelstra was very emotional in his press conference. And we don't forget Spoelstra was LeBron James's coach.
Yeah.
They got the championship, right?
So first one together.
So who knew LeBron better? When you say it was soft, who knew LeBron better than his former coach?
Yeah.
So there's
but you think you think about it. I mean, you look at that. LeBron has done everything that he's supposed to have done so far. Yes, he lost some championships. Yes, he lost. I mean, but still, LeBron is that guy. LeBron gets more respect and than he gets criticism. Now, he didn't win the MVP this year, and maybe that's what he's talking about. But Jordan didn't win the MVP one year, but he won a championship. Which one do you want to give back?
I think they spread that MVP around. I think it was Giannis's turn. Yeah. And if you look at all the stats, they're pretty much the same between players. And I just think that they don't just give it because I think it goes around, right? Harden gets it. They just pass it around.
Yeah, but you can make the argument that Giannis is more valuable because if you take Giannis off the Bucks, you know how much they deplete. I mean, because you have to I'm not shading LeBron James in any way, but if you take, it's the most valuable to the team. It's not necessarily just based on stats. And if you take Giannis off the team, Chris Middleton's their second best player, and in my opinion, is considered an all-star, but shouldn't have made the all-star team this year. I think Bradley Beal should have made the all-star team over him. But that's a whole nother argument for another show.
Fredo talking about Bradley Beal.
But I think Giannis has a justified case. I think he is very valuable to the Bucks organization. And I do want to say one thing about Giannis. I know this is the Lakers celebration show, but I really hope he stays in Milwaukee. I know a lot of players move to bigger cities.
He does.
Yeah, to make more money or to, team up with other players. But I really am rooting for him to stay in Milwaukee.
I think people were hoping they would do a lot better in the bubble, but they didn't. So I think they have a really good team. I just think they kind of fell apart. Now look at all the teams that are winning. Like Jimmy Butler. First of all, they have a champion in Iguodala on the bench coaching everybody up. Spoelstra's won up before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Jimmy Butler, who finally has made a name for himself, right? And people are taking shit away from him. They shouldn't. Yeah. He played, if he played the GOAT, he played against 2 GOATs at least, and he still had 2 good games. And I think
GOATs, some horses, and everything else.
Yeah. I think Tyler Hero, even Olynyk did well, And, Gonzaga guy who has been going from team to team to team, and no one really ever talks about him, but he used to be a star in college. I think he made a name for himself. So I think AC, Alex Caruso increased his stock. I think there was a number of players who increased their stock. Robinson at the 3-pointers. So,
again, for Butler to play on that top level of 30-some points, basically doing triple doubles like that, that's hard. That's hard. I mean, you could have seen at the end of the game, the last game, how tired he was at the end of the game. And yes, now you playing the Lakers again, and they didn't got rest. They didn't, and with the horses they got, continue the GOATs and the horses.
Right.
It's hard, man. It's hard, and you're not making shots. and your leg's not there, you can't play around with them.
They might attract a big name over the break.
Oh yeah.
They might come,
Yeah.
now that they're all playing so well, they might attract somebody.
They need
really,
another
piece over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be, but I don't even know what they would need. They would need somebody that can. I mean, again, you got to think about the couple of key injuries in the first 2 games really set them back a lot.
Like Thompson, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you had a piece like that, like
but I don't think he's gonna leave Golden State like
No,
that.
I don't think he's leaving. And I don't think we should count out Golden State next season.
That's why I said that's gonna be they're gonna come back healthy next year. They're gonna come back healthy. I don't know. Then you got the Nets coming next year too.
Yeah, with KD and
and Kawhi. Yeah, I mean not Kawhi. Jesus, he hadn't.
Hey,
guys,
I don't know if you guys have seen right now, but the streets in LA right now, Staples Center, KTLA 5 has this whole helicopter.
Oh, they're wearing masks. Please tell me.
I don't know, but there's thousands and thousands of people taking over Figueroa right now.
They just happen to get outside.
Are they rioting? Oh, tell me they're not.
I mean, there's a whole trail of cars. There's people on top of cars riding around. Wow.
I don't think they're gonna ride. They just.
I know Mayor Eric Garcetti put out a tweet that was saying, "Please stay home, don't go to state." Pretty much, I'm not quoting it, but paraphrasing it. He says
they're not gonna listen to that.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm telling the other side of the story. I'm saying he did put out a tweet, said celebrate at home and stay outside of Staples or stay.
Yeah, they're gonna ignore him.
I agree with Fredo. I agree.
Nothing to be happy about. This is something to be happy about. So let's be happy about it.
I mean, you got to think about it. It's been a year for LA. I mean, Kobe didn't. Now they need to celebrate. And, just to be out there safe. Put your mask on, enjoy yourself. Like you said, Shereen, don't loot. It ain't about all that tearing up stuff. Just going to have some fun. You gonna have some fun. You're already out there.
I'm not saying they're gonna listen to them.
And they do every single time. Those LA people in my city, for some reason, start destroying and lighting fires, and I'm just, please don't do it.
Hey, Dave.
Don't do it.
Time he said that, they cut the TV off or the radio when he said that. Then they turned it back on when they thought he was finished.
Oh.
He's like, don't go out. And good night. All right.
The thing is that he lost a lot of credibility when he allowed his police to beat up citizens in the city of LA. He lost my respect, and keeping that sheriff there, I'm very upset. Very upset that he kept the sheriff there. So
he should.
Congratulations, ladies.
There's another video on Twitter right now. There's actually riots. They're actually breaking into some stores.
I told you that would happen.
Yeah, that's on Whittier Boulevard in the city of East LA. There's actually so much crap going on, but man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
People should have boarded up their stores, honestly.
I mean, another epic thing.
They always do that, Paul, in this city. I don't know. Like one time the Lakers won the championship, and my friend was working for the Lakers, and she was stuck at Staples Center with the team. They couldn't leave till like 3 a.m. They had to wait for everything to get cleared away, and
Wow.
It's not you and me, it's people that don't have much to live for, and they're out there burning stuff down. It's just an excuse.
What a good excuse, though.
Just be safe. That's all we can say on our YouTube channel. It's just act responsibly and be safe. Yep.
And let's celebrate for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a very short, because we literally only have 2 more months or 2.5 months until they somewhat restart the
When's the draft?
Isn't it?
Well, the draft is November 18th, so we all know what's going to happen. Draft date, November 18th. We know who's going number 1 in that draft, right?
We should go live during the lottery picks.
Yeah. Well,
so when do the next season start? When the new season start?
Well, they're aiming for Martin Luther King Day, which is in mid-January. That's the date they're aiming for. So we're about 3 months away or so.
So they're gonna play January, play the summer again, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it, unless they shorten it down and make it a 60 game season or not. I mean, who knows what they're gonna come up with? But they did mention it will not start in 2020. They will start in 2021, which looks like Martin Luther King Day.
But what's funny about this whole thing is all the leagues should be looking at the NBA. on how they
All
did
of
it.
them.
The NBA and the WNBA, because they came out with no one caught COVID in this whole thing.
Right.
You
And
know what? Our
Baseball's supposed to
government
go
should be
up.
looking at this.
yeah,
Baseball,
that's a.
The
That's
NFL
If
should
our
be
government
looking
looked
at
at it at the
this.
beginning,
Yeah,
we wouldn't be
Now
here.
needs to look at this. Just play
But,
back to back games in 1 or 2 cities, you know?
Yeah,
You know,
right.
the NFL didn't want to do the bubble because the NBA did it most likely. You know, our stuff is going to be and now
Right.
they got canceled games.
Well,
But I'm
also-
telling you, the
okay,
NBA
the
should
NFL
be commended on how they and all the people around it that came up with the theme and the strategy of this bubble.
Virtual
Them and the
fans.
WNBA.
But we
They-
also have to think the NFL has bigger roster sizes. This is what I was saying about baseball. It's harder to quarantine. What the NBA has 12-team rosters. The
Here comes
NFL is.
college football. Did you see those games this weekend?
Yeah, did you see Kyle
The
Fields?
Texas
and
A&M game? There was no distancing there.
There was the whole student section was filled with
Texas.
each of them next to
That's
each
Texas, baby.
other. Like that was
All right.
a good game though.
Yeah, but you know,
Okay.
again, it may be bigger, it may be bigger rosters, but you can still have that same agenda kind of thing, the strategy, because we still got people's lives at stake. You know, you kind of look at it like it's nothing out there. You know, I got a report today. A good friend here in Tennessee, he runs he's the CEO of a senior homes and stuff, and they had to put him in the hospital. He had it for about a week, and he's really gotten bad. So they had to take him to the hospital today. And this stuff is real. It's serious, and we just need to be able to do the best way possible for those guys that are playing. And you know, yes, we want to see entertainment. Yes, that's why I wanted 7 games. But
Yeah.
people's lives at stake. You know, it's people's lives, innocent people's lives. You know,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
go home and you come back, and there's somebody that's, you know, cleaning up the field and, you know, maintenance. Somebody catch it from that way that had nothing to do with you, you know, personally, and then now they sick because you're not protected. Or so
Right. Well,
you got those kind of things.
The New York Jets, didn't Sam Darnold come out down with COVID too?
It's a lot of people.
COVID.
I mean,
The Titans had to close their practice. The
you know,
NFL's
New
gonna be a
England.
mess. Like our fantasy league is all over the place.
A Chiefs assistant coach had COVID as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's I mean, it costs you going to home, and you don't know
And
who
you're
you're going to
coming
see at
back.
home, and then you coming back, and everybody's got different avenues when they go home.
Why can't
and-
they just stay together but not go home? Why can't
Yeah.
they stay together?
Well, they quarantine in hotels, I believe. I believe they're supposed to quarantine in hotels. If I'm
Then how are they
not
getting it?
Because they going
I-
home.
They go home.
They going home. They see, oh, let me go see my friends over here, and let me go see.
Yeah.
It's okay. Everybody, y'all safe? I'm safe. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Come back and you coughing. You know,
Yeah.
so
Well, I hope none of us get it. That's all. I'm
Well,
glad
we
I'm
did
not
this
stream,
downtown
it'd be a
right
good one.
now. We'll never get home. So now we're home. We can enjoy. We can watch TV. We can dance some more. And are we gonna give shout outs?
We are. Let's give shout outs. Shereen, you want to go first?
Okay, yeah. Miles Simon, bear down. You're an NBA
Oh.
championship coach. Yay, Miles.
Fredo, you got a shout out?
Oh, I just got a text from Lionel Hollins. He said thank you. Oh wow! He's showing me he's got a trophy. Can you guys see that?
Oh wait,
no.
Oh man. Can you see?
Yeah, I see it.
Isn't that look? Breaking
Oh,
news.
yeah.
Lionel Hollins here in
Yeah,
Manhattan. He's
Hey.
celebrating with us.
Hey,
Mr. Holland.
tell Hollis that Paul Gaffney said hello.
Okay.
Tell him I need to talk to him
Can
too.
he come on the show? No.
Yeah, he come on the show. Yeah, I can do that. Tell him I
Yeah,
need
you
to talk to
gotta
him.
ask him. You ask him to come on our show.
Well, I don't have his number in this new phone. That's why
Okay, I have it.
tell him I need to talk to him. Okay,
Okay.
we're just
I'm gonna
doing
give
all
my
kind of
shout
crazy
outs.
stuff
I'm trying to
tonight.
figure this
The
out.
Lakers winning, we just act crude. That's foolish out here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
No,
got
I'm gonna
like
give. I guess. Do you want me to give my shout out? I'll give my shout out because I'm shouting out Kyle Kuzma. I know he had.
What the?
Wait, let me finish.
What the? Ed
Let me
Dylan?
finish. Let me finish.
Oh my God,
Okay, he
man!
says
Don't
hello, Paul.
You're gonna
Fredo.
waste your shout out on
Fredo.
Kyle
The
Kuzma?
reason, excuse me, this is my shout out. Can you quiet for the jury,
I'm gonna sit and listen to this one
no.
here.
My shout out is to Kyle Kuzma. While he's been up and down and inconsistent and throughout the bubble, his internet post-game celebration was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. He was like, "Let's make it quick. I'm too drunk to do this right now. Like, I don't know how to act." So, hey.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say about his
Alex,
play.
Yeah,
you guys,
It's
Alex
about the
Caruso,
celebration. I'm fine.
yeah.
Alex Caruso and AC both took their shirts off.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
what I'm saying.
And Alex has no tattoos at all, and Kuzma, neck down, all tattoos.
That's why, Fredo. That's why I'm shouting.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be about his play or
No.
something like that.
His
Oh.
post-game celebration was hysterical because I just think it's funny. You know, you got to celebrate times in life,
He
and
earned it. He's been on the team. He
that's
helped.
what I'm saying.
I thought you was about to say because you've been in those situations and you got too drunk to do video. That's what I thought he was about to say. I was like, well,
I mean, I do like a good drink, but I have not won an NBA championship. Fredo and Paul, you got a shout out?
Fredo,
Go
you want
for
to
it,
go? You
Paul.
want me to go? Okay, hey, I'm shouting out. I'm shouting out all those Kentucky Wildcats that got rings. I got to shout them out. AD got one at college, now he got one at the pros. So, Coach Cal, keep bringing them, baby. Keep bringing them. Keep bringing them, Coach.
Lifetime contract there.
Yes, that's why, because he keeps bringing them out.
Fredo.
All right, so to make this quick and easy, I mean it's
I know who you're gonna say. I know.
Don't cry now. Don't cry.
Hey, you know what? This was kind of tough, but I mean, I'm gonna just shout out the whole organization of the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, overall, but I'm gonna take my special shout outs just to one man specifically, and I've been behind him since day one. And it's Rob Pelinka.
I knew it.
I mean, Rob Pelinka. I mean, he deserves all the credit in the goddamn world. And I mean, being able to tie now the Boston Celtics with 17 championships in franchise history, it's just amazing just to see what the Lakers have done in the last 30 years with the Magic era, and then with the Kobe and Shaq, Kobe and Pal, and now LeBron and Anthony Davis getting on board here. But I mean, it's just incredible to see them really come to the top so quick. I mean, after missing the playoffs, draft picks after draft picks. The big trade with Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram and them and whatnot, and being able to keep Kyle Kuzma for Dylan over there. But I mean, just shout out to the Lakers organization and their 17th NBA champion. And now I can say that the Lakers are 2020 NBA champions, and I'm looking for back-to-back now. Do you think that's gonna
back
happen?
to back.
Are you looking ahead?
It's possible.
Hey,
It's
the season's
possible.
over now, so it's time to celebrate and look forward. Because tomorrow morning, LeBron, he's gonna wake up and celebrate a little bit, but he's really gonna wake up and start looking forward to next year. Get Anthony Davis re-signed. Let's see who else the Lakers might bring out. Who knows? But hopefully Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl, come to the Lakers.
Yeah, we love Montrez.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Fredo,
I would
I'm
love
going
him.
to shout you out because you have been so good at writing after every game. So we have sprouted or gotten a brand new sports writer. So not only are you sportscaster, you're a sports writer, legit.
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Congratulations,
And just wait for what's coming after this one right now. So
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you guys soon.
let's go. Shout out to Kobe Bryant too, man. Kobe
Yeah,
Bryant.
Kobe, we miss you.
Got you right here, man. This is for you, baby.
I really hate that Kobe was. I knew Kobe. We did some stuff for the hunger relief, especially in Houston after the big flood and stuff came down. And he passed on my birthday on the 26th. Man, that was hard. Yeah.
What a bad day that was.
Yeah, it was bad. It was good and bad because it's one of those things that you have a friend like that. I can't say a friend, an associate that that and just a good guy. My birthday won't be the same, ever since from that point. But I hate that he passed, and you know the Lakers, man. You know Lakers is one of those kind of things. So I love the Lakers. You know the Lakers. I got to go cause some Magic, baby. You know that Magic man is my mentor, my guy. So, and Fredo, I want to tell you, you're doing a great job. D, Special D. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, Special D.
Special D.
Special D, man, you've been great, man. You do a great job hosting this show, putting everybody together, keeping us together. So, you know, I love you. And I hope that, you know, that I can continue on doing some stuff with y'all.
Oh, you have lifted the level of our program.
Oh,
We're
man.
so dedicated to you, Paul.
You know, I'm here whenever y'all need me to be here. I even start watching football a little bit better.
Yeah,
I don't know about the hockey part, D. Special D, I don't know about that hockey.
Hockey.
That's Special D's. That's his game. He loves some hockey now. I don't know about that part, but anything else, I might even do some cricket. But
by the way, cricket is huge.
I play
if we
in South Africa. I play
we have
cricket.
a whole new, all the people from India that I know all play it and watch it. So yeah, maybe we could maybe we get some cricket people on here.
No, you know how long cricket is. You know how long
I
that
know,
game is. It's like a week.
By the way, my nickname is Shereen the Dream.
Okay, Shereen the Dream. I remember that.
I just call you the Dream.
Shereen the Dream.
Shereen or Shereen the Dream.
I remember Shereen the Dream. I remember the first time I did this show in studio, the Fredo called you. Yeah.
I was like, Shereen the Dream.
Shereen the Dream. That's what it's been. And Shereen, you know, just, you know, what an amazing platform we got as well. You know, shout out to In the Front Row for us being able to bring everybody out there watching and reading and subscribing to us and following us. Just for the, you know, amazing coverage that we all get a chance to bring to you guys. And, you know, we're going to continue it. It's going to get much better. And I guess, you know, today it's the end of the Laker run until next year. But, you know, tomorrow night, Dodgers and Braves, Game 1, baby.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Guys,
and football. We got a lot of football.
Yeah, right. Football. Yeah. Hey, right now that we're talking about football, I want to give you guys one more easy shout out. Shout out to my Minnesota Vikings right now. They're taking over the Seattle Seahawks.
No,
what's the score?
The Seahawks are winning, Fredo.
Oh, wait.
The Seahawks just scored a touchdown about a few minutes ago.
I just had the notification with like 30 seconds left. We were up.
The Seahawks are up 27.
Yeah, man. You know what? Screw this. Good night, guys. Good night. Good night. Thanks a lot, Dylan.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.